Hi you guys, it is Hot High Priestess, and today we are going to be doing a pick a card reading. There's going to be 3 options, 1, 2, or 3. Pick the number that resonates with you. And I'm going to read your cards, okay? Give you a message that you need to hear right now. If you aren't already, go ahead and subscribe. This is my first video on my YouTube channel, which is very exciting. Also, extended readings weekly on my Patreon, patreon.com/hothighpriestess will be linked down below. So go check that out as well. Go ahead and check the description to find out what timestamp you should go to for your reading. But if you chose pile number 1, here's your reading. All right, pile number 1. Ooh, okay, let's see. Wow, pile number 1. Pile number 1. I see. Wow. I feel like you have been in a situation or are in a situation right now where people seemingly are deceiving you. People are deceiving you. You don't know what their intentions are. You don't know why they're acting the way that they're acting. You almost have a sense of confusion almost. Maybe things sort of were heading in one direction and are now doing like a 180 into the other direction. You might have doubts with a particular person right now, doubting certain people, their intentions, as well as feeling like someone's working against you in a way, right? Where they sort of want to bring you down, okay? They're almost crushing you to the ground, if you can see. You may have been stabbed in the back. Someone may have done something behind your back that truly was very painful. I feel like you're sort of at a crossroads right now, okay, pile number 1. Definitely at a crossroads where you're not necessarily sure which direction to take in this particular situation. It almost feels like there is no direction. There is no path to go down. You're sort of blindfolded and tied up. You know, you have the 2 swords in your hand, but you don't even know who to fight or if it's worth a fight, quite literally. And there, you know, this moon in the back is really important here because we are, as I'm filming this, it is a new moon. And I feel like you have to understand that as the moon cycles progress, the dynamic of people starts to change. You might be embodying your moon sign right now really heavily, so definitely look into that. I'm also seeing that for a lot of you, you have a lot of built up anxieties that are sort of coming out and coming into light through a relationship or through a situation right now, that you need to release, and focus not on the anxiety, but more on like whether or not your fears are reasonable. And if you're putting yourself in a position where those fears are going to be enlightened, does that make sense? Like you are putting yourself in a position to feel those emotions, to fuel them. All right, you're, I want to say right now, pile 1, in a very cyclical period of your life where the wheel is sort of turning in your favor, but you won't see it until later. A lot of the experiences you're going through right now are learning lessons from the universe that won't make sense until months or even years down the line, okay? And these are really important experiences, especially with the World card here. A lot of chapters may be ending and new beginnings are starting up for you right now. It's a very, you know, you're going through a very monumental time period where a lot of you might be entering a completely new stage of your life right now. So these are really important periods that you need to really like focus on. I do see for some of you, I mean, things are looking good moving forward, I will say, at least financially and in terms of stability. Right now may be a very rocky period for you, but I feel like things are going to start to even out and stabilize with time. I am seeing that some of you guys might be traveling actually, or have plans to sort of start fresh, maybe even move somewhere new. But generally speaking, I feel like you guys need to, the message Spirit wants you to hear right now is you need to release the toxic energy. It almost feels, yeah, like you're attracting people who are toxic or situations that are toxic. It almost feels like you sort of put yourself in positions where that is more likely to happen because of these cyclical energies, okay? Now, I am seeing there might be potentially someone who isn't coming forth with some kind of offer that you want, or things aren't happening emotionally the way that you want. You might actually not have a lot of emotional support right now. You sort of have to put on a face as if everything is okay and as if you have your stuff together, and you don't. Don't do that. Seek out help if you need help. Go to people. They want to help you. You don't have to hold and bottle in all these emotions. Things will be okay if you tell people about them. So hopefully that resonated for you, Pile 1. If it did, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and comment if it resonated. You can also check out my Patreon, patreon.com/hothighpriestess for weekly readings. Catch y'all later. Okay, pile number 2, this is going to be your reading. Let's take a look at what the card, wow, what the cards have to say for you, pile number 2. Oh, sheesh. It's a lot of cards. Okay, okay. Very interesting here. That's interesting because as I was shuffling, I saw the 2 of Cups there. I was like, I'll put it back. And if it falls out again, it's a sign. A lot of you guys maybe in a situation with a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, but more so a soulmate connection right now. You're in a very interesting situation with a soulmate right now. Now, the reason I do say it might be a twin flame is because we do have this Devil card here, which is telling me a lot of you guys are falling into a bit of a codependent situation with someone right now, where you rely on someone else for your own stability and happiness and fulfillment. Which, while in a divine connection, it is important to be okay with communicating with other people, to love someone and rely on someone. At the end of the day, the person you should be relying on is yourself, okay? I feel like something isn't being fully said, all right? Someone, you maybe, this person that you're dealing with or someone in your life that you might be dealing with may not be seeing things from your perspective, which may be confusing you because you're thinking, wow, we're a divine connection, but something is off about this connection, where they're not fully understanding my point of view, maybe your future plans. It almost feels like they don't want to fully work with you or hear you out and collaborate with you. It sort of feels like they're on their own track and you're on your own track, and you guys are in 2 different freaking worlds. And it's like you guys are juggling 2 different lives, all right? And you're like, how are we gonna make this work for us together right now? And I will say it will work when you let go of this idea that you guys have to be a union, a perfect union, and one person. Because at the end of the day, a union is 2 separate people together. It's not one person, all right? I feel like in your connection, you may sort of have missed out fully on the honeymoon stages, if that makes sense. I feel like you guys maybe, I'm hearing some of you, for some of you, things felt a bit rushed. And I think that you guys need to take 2 or 3 steps back and sort of appreciate the origins of this connection, okay? It's very interesting because I do think in the long term, things for you guys will work out. In fact, I do see that you hold a lot of power that might be unrealized in this connection. And you do have the power to manifest any sort of reality with this person and with your life and your future. That Magician card is really powerful. Anyway, pile number 2, I think right now you may be a little too focused on the future with this person, whereas you should be focusing on the present. I haven't read this book, but there's a book called The Power of Now, and you may want to check it out. I feel like that might resonate a lot with you. Essentially, I think you guys need to be living in the present right now and not so anxious about what the future could hold with you and someone else, because the universe will guide you into the direction that you need to be in anyway. And that part, you might not have control over fully. I think releasing expectation is what's important for you to achieve the sort of stability that you want and that you need. And so hopefully that resonated. If it did, go ahead and subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment below if it resonated, and check out my Patreon link in bio for weekly readings, extended readings, all that fun stuff. See you, pile 2. Okay, pile number 3. Save the best for last, huh? Let's see what is going on with your love connection, what you need to hear right now for this love connection. Okay. So you may be dealing with someone from the past, if I'm being honest, or someone from the past may be making a comeback into your life. It seems more to me like someone from your past is, you want someone from your past or someone from your childhood, or potentially just someone you used to have feelings for or a connection with, to come back into your life. And maybe that's not exactly working out for you right now. And you're sort of wondering what it is you need to do to sort of bring them back into your life, to sort of create this commitment to have them be there for you and to be in your life fully. And it's like, I feel like this person has changed quite a bit since the last time y'all saw each other. It almost seems like you guys had a tower moment together. Something happened that was almost out of your control. It was like the universe made everything crumble to pieces, and then you just prayed it would build up back together, and it almost never did. And now you're wondering, what is it possible to rebuild what we once had? I will say yes, it is. It likely is for you. It'll probably take a bit of time, but this person, I feel, is most definitely thinking about you or asking about you. I'm hearing from spirit, they're talking about you with friends, okay? And they've been considering reaching out with some sort of, oh my God, my back. Oh, sorry. They've been considering reaching out with some kind of communication with you. I feel like they just don't know how to go about it. The thing is, they are sort of hopeful that, I mean, we got the Magician card, so something with manifesting is going on. I don't know if you're manifesting them or they're manifesting you, or you both are manifesting each other. But the thing is, one of you has the power to make this connection come back together. And so I feel like once one of you actually makes the move and actually communicates this, it could actually work out for the both of you. So I say be hopeful, and sort of if this is what you want, then ask the universe, and the universe will probably give it to you. Hopefully that resonated for you, pile number 3. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and check out my Patreon for more extended readings, weekly readings, and all that fun stuff. I will catch you later. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Peace out. Love you to the moon and back.